Today is the 25th anniversary of the US release of Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. It's the first release in the series and forever changed the racing genre and helped create its own genre called the kart racer. Today, let's take a look at this phenomenal game on Side Quest. Nintendo has been known for using their characters in different genres of games. Mario characters have been used for golf games, tennis games, board games, RPG games, in Mario Kart, and much, much more. But for me personally, I think Mario Kart is one of the best uses of it. In Super Mario Kart, Nintendo offered 8 of its characters up for a go-kart racing game battler that at the time was like no other. You could play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Bowser, Donkey Kong Jr., Koopa Troopa, and Toad, each with different top speeds, acceleration, and handling. Personally, I always chose Toad. It's always fun to ask someone who they play because everyone has a different answer. Super Mario Kart was a huge racer with tons of tracks. It featured 20 tracks over 4 cups. Each track was based on locations from Nintendo's own Super Mario World. Backgrounds, settings, enemies, and power-ups were all pulled from the game. Some of the levels included Bowser's Castle, Ghost Valley, and the Donut Plains. You'll also run into non-playable characters lifted right from Super Mario World, like the Thwomps in Bowser's Castle, and the Cheep Cheeps, who were the flying fish in Mario games. It also included an awesome and often intense battle mode, where players would each have balloons attached to their kart, and opponents would try to pop all the opposition's balloons using power-ups for a win. Super Mario Kart included 4 stages designed for this mode. At the heart of Mario Kart is a vehicular combat game. Littered through the courses are mystery boxes that contain power-ups, such as the red shell that homes in on its targets, the banana peel that you can drop behind you to add an obstacle to an upcoming racer, a mushroom that can give you a speed boost, and much, much more. Some items are more useful than others, and the probability of obtaining the best power-up becomes lower or higher depending on your rank in the race. Mario Kart was one of the Super Nintendo games that utilized what they called Mode 7 graphics. Mode 7 was a scaling and rotating technique that Nintendo employed to create 3D or depth in its games, and was a major selling point for the system, and Super Mario Kart was one of the best uses of the technique. It was so popular that it sold 9 million copies worldwide and was the 3rd best-selling game on the Super Nintendo. Some of the things that made Super Mario Kart such a perfect game was its perfect level design, its amazing use of power-ups, and its perfect kart controls. Super Mario Kart also launched a long legacy of sequels that all deliver 100%. I'm a bit partial to Mario Kart 64 because it's what we played for hours in college and carries mad great memories that I'll always cherish. Most people carry these type of cherishable moments for one Mario Kart or another, and it's another reason that it's such an amazing game. I could gush and talk for days about how big of a part of my life Mario Kart has been. From the awesome times I had playing it with friends, till today when we hold monthly tournaments at my arcade bar called Twincade. It's been a staple and a go-to for 30 years, and I never seem to go a few weeks or more since then without playing it. So let me know what you think about Mario Kart. What was the first Mario Kart game that you played, and what kind of impact did it have on you? Also be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time on Side Quest.